Hey there and welcome to Fast Tips. My name is Martin Salter and today's Fast Tip is just something very simple but will allow you to do something that's quite useful for you when you're working online, especially if you want to keep in touch and touch base with people coming to your site and be around to answer questions if you're running perhaps a support or you want to do live chat rather than getting these live chat softwares. Now there's a simple solution. You can just use Skype, which is free obviously, and you can run two accounts at the same time. Well, why would you want to run two accounts? Well, if you're like me, you're talking to people online all the time and you've got your regular Skype that you want to use to keep in touch with the friends and people you've built up some associations and links to, and then you want one that's going to be just specific to the website that you're going to monitor and be around to answer questions on if that's what you choose to do. But if you want to try and run another version of Skype, you can't just go into Skype and click open another user account. You have to do a little trick through your computer. So if like here, look, you can see I've got two ones running here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this one and then we're going to actually sign out. And then I'm going to close it down. So now all I've got running is one of my Skypes. Now what you have to do is you have to go down here to the Windows icon, and I'm using Windows 7, but basically you want to go to the start bar and you either want to choose to run the command prompt, which is where you get that little black box come up, or if you're in Windows 7 you just type run into here and hit enter. It's going to come up with open and then CMD for command. If it doesn't, just pop that in there, hit OK, and then you're going to get the Windows prompt. All you need to do with this is, coming up on your screen now, you'll see I've got a little chalkboard which shows you the link. It's a bit hard to read. So below this video on the main site, you'll see that I've got a text file. You can just download it and then you can just open that, copy it and go and paste it into here. Now one thing I will say to you is I'm going to open up one here now. This is what it looks like. Now what I'm going to send you is going to have something like this. This will be the prompt that you'll see. But when you copy this, if you right click and copy this, in my case, if I just right click and copy in the prompt window and hit enter, it'll tell me that the system cannot find the path specified. Now, don't freak out at this point. It's not hard. The reason for this is inside of your C drive, you might have your computer might configure things in a slightly different way. And in my case, it does. It puts the Skype and files in a program files bracket times 86. Not quite sure why, but it does. If I go to here, the way you find it is hit the Windows button again, go to computer. If you go into your hard drives, my C drive, and you can look here, you see, look, I've got a program data and a program files, but my program files isn't where it puts Skype's. It puts it into this one. So if I double click here and come down, you can see this is where it sticks Skype. So all I need to do in here is just change this slightly. I just added in a space because that's, if you look at the drive, let me go here again, computer, and we'll come down, open this one for you. You can see there is a space after the S, so I did literally put in the space the same way as the files are represented here. And now if we copy this, including the quotes, copy, we go back into our command prompt, we right click and we paste, we hit enter on our keyboard, and it does nothing it seems, and then up pops Skype. And then all we do is we choose the account and we go ahead and log in. So I'm just going to paste in the password here, sign in. And when Skype wakes up, it's logged me in now and we can now start to chat to people. Now I just set up a network group here so people can join at any time. And then when people pop up and ask me questions, I can answer them from my site. And that's how easy it is. Once you've done this, you can either type exit or you can just close the window down. And now you're ready. And when you go into your website, if I just bring it down here into view for you, you can see it says I'm offline at the moment. If I refresh the page, it will quickly show I'm online, then go to offline. But he saw it pop up there. And if you move around the page, it moves with it. And that way people can get in touch with you and have a chat with you through Skype. You can offer people customer support or interact, but most importantly, you're keeping that personal communication and that little bit of an extra touch with your visitors to your site when you're around. They feel that it can actually speak to someone real, and especially if you're selling products, that's a really valuable tip to use in your big business. Got any questions? Feel free to post a comment below the video on the actual post that anyone can work at home. My name's Martin Salter. Thanks for watching.